Hello, friends and neighbors. Welcome to another production of the program. Here we are on TV. Once again, once a day, every day, turn on the machines and live forever. Here we go, I'm alive. I made it all the way back around here to Thursday. Wow, Thursday. Who would have thought I would have made it this far? This week even. Last week, this week. You know, time's on my side. Like Fallen. You ever see that movie Fallen with John Goodman and Denzel Washington? It's a supernatural thriller. I don't know, it wasn't that famous. Didn't do that well in the pop culture lengthities. You know, nobody's talking about that one. You can go see a movie and they're not going to make a sequel to Fallen. They didn't even make one sequel. Hey, Fallen, remember that movie Fallen? Fallen 2. 30 years later. I don't know whether it was probably from like 97. And who was watching it though? I was, on video. I'm gonna have to go find that one. Denzel in it's a movie where he's shocking people in a warehouse. Denzel plays a Home Depot employee who knows his way around a gun for some reason. Fighting the mafia. Lots of things could be happening. Yeah, hello, fella. I'm calling in the beginning while couch time's still happening, huh? So we made a plan. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Good. I got called into work tonight.
Oh, yeah? So,
so I'm finishing up.
Oh, okay.
How much longer do you got?
I just started.
Oh, okay. All right, well, maybe I'll call you back if it works out.
I got an hour left. But how long are you going to be at work?
Okay. Probably not that much longer, so, yeah, we'll figure it out.
Okay, bye.
All right, bye.
Basically an hour. Because all I did was sit down and talk about that movie Fallen with Denzel Washington. I mean, why not? It's like a spirit, some evil spirit causing murders or something. Something to think about. Like, I know there's, you know, trying to escape a global pandemic and World War III and institutional racism and stuff. But you remember that movie, 1997, Fallen with Denzel Washington? It's pretty good. John Goodman plays, I think he plays, the villain, maybe. Does he play the villain? He's a good villain anyway. If he's not in that one, he's a good villain in other movies. That movie's pretty good. And there's a movie with, he plays the villain, Kevin Bacon movie. James Wan, the director. Kevin Bacon in a movie, I don't know if it's called Bloodsport or something. Bloodsport is like the movie with Jean-Claude Van Damme, but it's a movie that's like very violent. You can imagine James Wan, but that James Wan guy directed Aquaman also. So maybe not hung up on ultra violence, but maybe people might be into it a little bit. They also made that other movie that came out recently about the, well, I don't even know what that one's called. And I'm gonna spoil a movie I don't even know the title of. What was that one? You don't even know what I'm saying? You don't even know? I mean, I haven't even gotten into it. The new James Bond movie with the twists and the twins and the Matrix-y kind of action. I don't recall. I don't recall, but it's a pretty good one. And Saw. Started off with Saw. Today's Thursday. Yesterday I was here on the program in the afternoon. But pretty early, actually. I mean, noon-ish. I was already down here because cartilage. I was down here around noon, and I came down here early to do other things downtown. And I was like, well, it looks like I'm already here. Might as well do this thing. So this is one of these days when I do a show like early, and then the next day I do it late. And there's a lot of time, a lot more time in between the shows, but not like I did anything else other than just like watched more TV or relaxed or something. But yesterday I was, what was I doing? Talking to Yellow Fellow a little bit. Yellow Fellow's in Philadelphia. Went through the animal collective, and then we planned on doing this before he went to jail. I was like, I don't know if I can go to work right now. I'm about to go to jail, but I just want to keep a job through jail, or you can get a vacation time. Pretty much like taking your vacation time. Maybe if you have paid vacation, you could take your vacation time, go to jail, you get paid vacation time. Okay. I'll go for him. Yeah, mostly after the program I went home to my residence. It was still pretty early. Around, where am I? I haven't been looking at the screen. What have we been looking at? Nothing? There, this is the angle. Wow. Nobody said anything to me? I didn't even notice. You watching, viewers? Anybody watching the YouTube to tell me to turn around? Maybe not. I made it back to my residence early because I was here early. So I got back there around 2 o'clock, and I drove my brother around because he had some errands to do, and the gas prices were making me feel crazy. I got the electric car last year, around September, maybe August. I think I got it in August. I gotta wait. See, this is for the pills. In August, I got the electric car, so now I don't have to look at these gas prices. But and before I didn't even have a car, but now I'm looking at those numbers move around, and I guess they're connected to like Russia or something, or whatever. It's hard to discern. Maybe they're just companies are raising up the price anyway. Money. Somebody's playing some music outside. Money is worth less than it ever was anyway, so even if it's like more, wait, it's worth more, no less. Money is worth less than it was before, but things cost more. Maybe that's why money is worth less? That's kind of confusing. So with inflation, everything costs more. Yeah, so everything costs more, so that you couldn't buy the same thing for the same amount of money. So it's like, yeah, I mean, gas is an easy example. Well, let's say it's a gas is $1, and then now it's $1.10. So your money is worth less. So if you're sitting on it and it's going down by quite a bit, so the more you have, the more you lost. Not necessarily though, because it's not liquid money. So there's that. If you have a job, you know, inflation, it's crazy, I guess. I didn't even do this timer. What am I doing? Sleeping? I'm setting it now for 10 minutes. I don't know how long I've been over here. Well, let's just say it's 5 minutes. I'm going to save this for the pills. Oh, excuse me. But so I made it back, and then I drove my brother around to do his errands. And first we went to Winco yesterday. Over there in Lacey, and you know, it's about, say, 80% mask compliance, and pretty soon here, all that stuff's going to be lifted anyway, and then what kind of life will we live in? I don't know. Regular life, I guess. But he's going there a lot, so I don't need to be going there. But he is. And we're watching TV, and there's some shows that are on every week, and it just ended. But what is it, spring season? I don't know about TV, doesn't have seasons anymore. It used to be that every day of the week had specific shows to watch. So it's like, oh, Monday, see, I don't even know. I mean, like I could have a schedule, a TV schedule, and if I wanted to watch TV all day, which I did, I do want to. It was like, you know, 3 o'clock, like to like 5 o'clock, like TV, like cartoons, like kids WB specials or something, and then 5 o'clock. I don't know. I wonder what was on from 5 to 7. Other thing, something, but then Jeopardy 7, and the wheel at 7:30, and then at 8 o'clock was The Simpsons, and then like primetime television, like different shows every week, whatever I was invested in on that day of the week. And this happened in primetime, 8 to like 11:30, and then 11:30 would be to 2:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30. 11:30 to 1:30, it's like, you know, the talk show blocks, and I was usually watching like Letterman and Conan back then. And now you have to decide what you want to watch every time, or there's these new shows on that are coming out every week on the streaming, and you're watching those shows, but one of them just ended, and instead of, like, I was kind of enjoying the show. I was watching the Pam and Tommy sex tape documentary, or whatever you call it, fakey, like real true retelling of a true story or something, and it was mildly entertaining enough to watch it, and now it's over though, and I'm like, oh no, now what? Now what am I going to do with my weeks every day? Things are ending. So some things begin, some things end, and either watch the same shows from the past, or watch these new shows, or do this thing and that thing, and it's difficult to navigate, really. Yeah, but then went to Winco and drove back down here again, and then I went back home again pretty early, because I was done early, and then I just, like, instead of, like, starting the TV and reading and whatever doing at, like, you know, 8:30 or 9, like I would be doing, like, today, I just did it early. So I just watched extra TV and stuff, and sitting around doing the things on a Wednesday, I guess. I did go to the, well, when I wanted to go to the store, I wanted to go to Winco, and I was like, going to buy coffee filters. And if you remember yesterday on the program, if you're watching, I was talking to my brother, and I was like, okay, we'll go to the store after work. We planned on it in the program. And I said, I want coffee filters coffee filters, coffee filters, coffee filters, coffee filters, coffee filters. I said if we repeat the words coffee filters enough times, then maybe when I show up to the store, I'll buy the coffee filters. And what happened was, we went to the store, and I did not buy coffee filters. What did I buy? Like potato chips or something? Everything else. And then I got home, and I was like, can't believe I forgot the coffee filters. That's the only thing I wanted. That's the only reason I went with them. Well, I also did correct because I was like, man, I gotta stop driving people. Driving. I'm gonna drive around my electric car giving people rides everywhere because I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy. Is it crazy though? It just seems crazy. Maybe everybody's just telling me it's crazy. I mean, I can't tell the difference anyway. But I did not get the filters, and instead I went again to Safeway down the street, which has like a little free charger spot, so I can plug in the car over there at Safeway and get some free energy. It comes with shopping, I guess, because I had to buy some stuff, expensive stuff maybe. So it's like you're buying expensive stuff, and then what, you know? What's for less money, your money's worth less, and you're buying it for more money anyway. Double whammies, many whammies. So what are they trying to get you to do anyway? Just trying to do the thing. I don't know when an economic collapse is going to happen, or what that even means. Maybe it's going to happen soon, and we're all going to be economically collapsed. But then what? There's not going to be food? What happens in an economic collapse? So they're like, uh-oh, I don't have any more money. But there's still food. There's still a certain amount of food in the world, right? Yeah, but you can't have it because you can't buy it. But it's there. We're still farming. Are we farming less? No, we're not farming less or anything. You just can't have just like the pathways from the farms to you. Something's in the way now, and you have to do more, put in more effort, supposedly more effort to do the things. Well, sometimes you put in very little effort and you have a big reward as far as money goes, so who knows. You could either work very hard or, you know, get lucky or something, or maybe a combination of the two. Somewhere in the middle. It's like you either get lucky or you work hard, or a little bit of both, you know. It's possible to do. And then you can buy food. If you have like a successful, let's say, my brother's been watching like the fancy YouTube people, which I guess I don't want to be a YouTube person, TV person, but we are on YouTube a little bit also. And maybe one of these days, like this one, it's going to be this video. Probably. This is the most entertaining video I've ever produced right here. This one. These combinations of things. I've been sitting here saying these things better than other times, and then I get a bazillion that they watch it, but then I don't have any advertisements on here, so I don't get the money anyway. But then you get all the money, and then you can eat your food, and you're like, wow, look at all this. Now I can eat. Before I couldn't eat, now I can eat. I'm doing some interviews on the computer again, and they say like, tell me about a situation, like, oh, stuff, tell me about yourself. All these things on there, jobs, sell yourself to me, like, hey, tell me about a time. And they're like, well, one time I went totally psycho, and you know, postal, they say, hey, you want this postal service job? It's like, well, last time I had a postal service job, I went postal, but I still would like the job. And then they were like, well, you have experience. I guess you can come back. Just don't go postal again. I guess you don't go postal so much anymore. More like schools or something. Like, don't go student on us. Don't go all student on us. I think before it was more postal workers going postal, but now it's more students going postal. But maybe they're still going postal, even though they're students and not the male people. Well, hopefully I don't go postal if I get enough. I have some like mail sorting gig. If I'm going to be sorting the mail so much and then go postal, I'll be like, Yeah, I'd like this, but I'm concerned about going postal. Has anybody ever gone postal here at this post office? I wonder who's going postal. Maybe was there like a string of them in the 80s? I'm hearing weird things. I don't know if there was like a string of people going postal in the 80s or something. Oh. Alright, let's go over here. Alright. Hearing things. We got a couple of voicemails. Oh, excuse me. The yellow fellow still has some voicemails from yesterday, and then Mark has some messages too.
I'm leaving you another message here. And I'm still drinking my chamomile citrus tea. Oop, I spilled more of it on the table. It's alright, you can dry. Yep, it sure can. Hey, I see a cobweb. Some bottles. Decorative bottles. Hey. What an idea. Wall needs to be painted again. Whoever did the paint job down here picked kind of like boring, like safe, like corporate colors. I don't really understand it. It looks like the paint job you would use like in a corporate office.
Beige?
It's like all the, it's like a gray blue, and like a light gray, and then like a grayish green. Like a little life, but not too much. This is serious stuff. This works like the office stuff, you know. I'm still just sitting here and drinking my tea, and yeah, I told you I hung up the little picture I made in a cafe, so maybe you'll get some people watching the show from Philadelphia. I get that cafe if they pay attention to it at all. And I was talking to a girl from Sweden. I told her about the show. So hopefully she's listening now. Clara. And I think her name was Clara. Hey, Clara. Are you listening? Hey, Clara from Sweden. She's studying to be a nurse.
Hello. Hey, Clara's here.
Okay, bye.
People walking around out there? I'm hearing things, maybe. Wherever they are out there.
I heard somebody walking around out there.
Ah, they are out there. What are they doing out there?
I don't know.
How are you?
Good. I think it might be our friends at Last Earth Distro, though. Because they've got an upstairs space now, too.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So.
Both, huh?
Yeah. Although, I don't know, it's they're affiliated at least, so it's those folks. I think. I don't know, I didn't actually see anyone. I was across the hall, sort of,
Just now?
yeah.
For a while?
For a while.
Oh, that's good that it was you. I was like, who was in there?
Someone's in that room.
Yeah,
It was me, because I was zooming into the Arts Commission meeting. It started while I was at work. I was like doing the Arts
how long
Commission
have you been
meeting.
in there? I was in there.
You were in there?
Yeah, I was had to fix the internet.
Oh.
And
No,
then
it was
you were in
after
there,
that.
I was like, oh, who's in there? I wasn't light on. I was like wanting to turn that light off, but I didn't want to. I was like, I don't know, from the
No, I
internet.
was on the Arts Commission meeting.
And I was like, did I leave the light on in there? I was thinking I left the light on.
Yeah, and then I heard people moving around. I was like, uh-oh, is like someone going to come in here and tell me I can't be in here?
Yeah.
Scary times. That's what happens. You build your own scary opportunities when you go into rooms you're not supposed to be inside of.
You still have meetings?
This was my last meeting.
Oh.
The very last meeting of me on the Arts Commission, so.
Did you tell them that was your last one? Did you make a thing of it?
They made a little thing of it, sorta. They like gave me a poster like a art, oh damn it, an arts commission, no, an arts walk poster. That I was kind of a part of that arts walk. It was like the arts walk in the pandemic, where it was Arts Month.
Yeah.
And they gave me a poster, and they said thank you. And then at the end, it was a very short meeting. Usually it goes till 8. It was a pretty short meeting.
Okay.
And they were like searching for stuff to talk about, I think. And they're like, you have anything you want to say? I'm like, uh-oh, I guess. I don't know. I had to give I said stuff.
Farewell speech?
Yeah, a little farewell speech. I hope
A positive one?
I think so, yeah.
Like, so now that I'm never going to see you again.
Like, fuck you all.
Yeah.
No, I said something about how Olympia's art community is multifaceted and there's an important side of it, you know? Like, keep doing what you're doing, sort of stuff, you know?
That's some fancy talk.
It is, I mean, it is, because it's, on the one hand, it's, what maybe meaning is that the Arts Commission is doing stuff.
Yeah.
It's not, there's like so many weird little pockets happening all the time in Olympia. So, a lot of people doing stuff outside of it too.
Because you were here earlier today, maybe too, huh?
I was here last night after I came here after work.
I was here early yesterday, that's why, yeah.
Yeah. So I came over after work, moved some things around a little bit. Yeah, going good though. Now got to figure out what I'm gonna do. Last meeting, but they're doing an armory open house on the 19th. We're gonna go check out the new armory.
Yeah, the same one where you went there.
Oh yeah, that was a different thing. Yeah, same armory, different thing. Now they're actually there. Like they have art. Like I think Angel, her office is there now, so she's like on the Parks and Arts department.
Oh yeah.
Like actually working there.
When you have the chance to get like kickbacks or something.
Maybe.
Then you quit.
Yeah.
Kickbacks. That's what you do if you're in the government.
You get what, money or
bribes?
Oh yeah.
Or bribes in the form of money, or in that case, maybe you could have gotten a space.
Oh yeah,
like
in the
like
armory.
access to the spaces.
Yeah, probably.
For others.
Yeah.
Backdoor kickbacks.
I didn't think about that. I guess I should have been trying to get more backdoor kickbacks.
Yeah.
But I didn't do that. And it's either like leave now or go for another like 4 years. So.
So people get they get money to get those plinths, right?
Yeah.
So maybe if you could have been like gotten a cut, and you say, hey, I'll get your plinth on there, but we'll split the money, and then like, hey, you did it. Just tell it to everybody. Then you go in and you get the money too.
Oh yeah. See, where were you 4 years ago?
Yeah.
Could have had a completely different art commission
crime
career. Yeah.
Could have been crime commission. Yeah. Speaking of crime, Yellowfellow's about to go to jail.
Oh yeah.
He was gonna
I was thinking about him today.
Yeah, he was going to call today. He did call a little bit early, but see if he can get out of work. But today I did the show at normal time, but he said he's going to call in because it's going to be going to jail tomorrow.
Oh wow. He's going to use this one phone call to call us, I hear, right?
Last day of freedom.
What's he going to do what do you do on your last day of freedom?
Work for him. Right now he's at work.
Oh yeah.
And then he'll call
Doesn't sound like freedom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can leave work.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if you can leave jail. You can't literally leave jail.
Yeah, I guess. You're like, I'm checking into jail for the weekend. And then you're like, oh, hold on a second. I just got invited to this really cool thing. Could I get out and then come back next weekend? Maybe you can.
Like you have to go to jail. But then when you're in jail, then they lock you up for a certain amount of time, and then you can leave.
Reminds me of like we used to at the gymnasium when I was a kid, like at the gym.
Yeah.
They would have like lock-ins where it's like, oh, sleepover for the kids, and then they lock you in there.
What?
Yeah.
With a lock?
I don't know. They called it a lock-in though, so you couldn't leave supposedly.
It's like a Is it
It sounds like a fire hazard, doesn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's like social. It's like you can't leave. Like maybe it's like school. Like the kids are at school, And like it's like at any point these kids, maybe because of the Becca bill, you're not legally allowed to leave school or something.
What?
Well, Becca, you know Becca Bill?
No, I don't know who Becca Bill is.
You don't know Becca Bill?
No.
You went to school in Washington, right?
Yeah, but I never tried to leave the school.
Yeah.
I don't know. No one ever told me about Becca Bill.
Becca was like a kid, I don't know when, maybe in the, I would guess the 70s or the 80s or something, who I think was a drug prostitute, who turned into a drug prostitute at a young age.
Oh.
And their mom was like, why weren't you in school?
Uh-huh.
Like, or her, was it Becca's mom? I don't know why Becca is the Harbinger? Harbinger?
Yeah.
The harbinger of not going to school.
The Harbinger.
But Becca didn't go to school, and then she got into drugs and prostitution, which I don't think that's from lack of school. I think there's some other factors maybe.
Yeah.
But if you were in school, you could have gone there. So now in Washington...
If you were in school, that's 6 more hours a day. You couldn't have been a drug prostitute, I guess.
And now in Washington, if you don't go to school, it's like a crime or something, I guess. But is that even real, or is that like they're just trying to like get you to stay in school or something? I don't know.
Yeah, that's great. And the people who are trying to skip school just put them right into jail.
Yeah,
that sounds like the American like school to jail system anyway.
Yeah, so maybe school is kind of jail. But you can like walk away. Or you can pretty much do anything. Now, I've been thinking about this a lot, actually, about doing crime and being immoral and how long it would take for you to get caught and how long you can live that life. And some people live that life forever.
Yeah.
They're like, oh, I'm going to be into crime and just won't get caught. But like, even if you didn't even try not to get caught, it would take weeks before you got caught. So I'm just going to go...
Some people do crime once and they get caught immediately, so
yeah.
I guess it all depends. What crime?
Yeah. But you go to the store and they're not going to be like, shoplifting or like, I was doing the credit card fraud.
Oh yeah, that would take a long time.
So you go just max out all your credit cards and then you have like the new TV and video game system or whatever, which is not quite happiness. It's kind of like buying happiness. And then you do all that stuff, and then you buy all the stuff on the credit cards. You're not even stealing it directly from the stores, but you are stealing it because you're not planning on paying them.
Yeah.
And then you get all the stuff, and then you're like, wow, look at all my possessions, or whatever. Why do you want all these possessions in the first place? So, and then you have them, and then you're like, hey, look, I'm playing the newest game. This is making me, I guess, happy in a way or something. And then, like, in like 5 months or whatever, they're like, hey, you got to pay your credit card bill. They just say it to you once, and you're like, nope. Well, they're like, oh, I'm not going to pay it. And then, like, how long before there's actually a consequence? Maybe like a year.
Yeah, maybe a long time.
And then what are they even going to do at that point? They'll start taking that stuff back?
At most, they can, you go bankrupt, but what is that even? That's a weird legalese thing. Yeah. It's not even real.
Yeah, then you bankrupt, but you have all that stuff. At least you've had all that stuff. Then they'll send you to jail. You just want to just like,
It's like, yeah, what happens? What happens if you don't pay your credit card bill?
Yeah.
They say, give us that money. You're like, I don't have the money to give you.
Yeah. Well,
but they garnish your wages, maybe?
Yeah.
They probably would do that.
But you don't have any wages. You're just like sitting around. You're like, well, I don't need a job. I have all this stuff already.
I don't have a job. Yeah.
Yeah, you have all this stuff. But I guess you got to pay to live or something.
Rent.
Supposedly, but I think it'll take a while for anybody to shut anything down. Like, you could live for just a few months consequence-free.
Yeah. I do know that actually 2 landlords I know have had people who have just refused to pay rent and refused to move out.
Yeah.
One of them I was trying to rent the house, and I think that was they were the people who didn't want to have cats, and they also were like being really specific about your like income to like rent ratio.
Was it during the pandemic times or just? Just
like, no, recently. Oh, but yeah, it happened during the pandemic times, yeah.
Because they...
It was like rent strike people who were like, rent striking, yeah. But now it's just made the landlords like more
paranoid, cautious?
Paranoid, yeah, and like not renting to people who don't have a lot of money, I guess.
Yeah.
So it kind of sucks. Like, oh, you don't have a lot of money. It seems like you might be the kind of person who would rent strike us, or like lose your job and not move out.
So that landlord had to like go through like the legal measures of getting them kicked out after the rent?
I don't know. One of the landlord I'm currently renting from, one of her spots, the people stopped paying rent, didn't move out.
Yeah.
And then just lived there, like rent free for like 5 more months, and then just left on their own.
And then they're just gone. Then what?
Yeah, they're just gone. I guess they didn't really tell me if they said that they didn't try to have them evicted. I don't think they could have had them evicted because of the eviction moratorium.
Yeah.
But as presented to me, they didn't try to do anything about it. They're just like, well, that's it.
Yeah. What happened with that eviction moratorium? With that? That's what
That's right. Yeah, eviction moratorium.
Moratorium. That means no evictions. Like.
Or it should be called a lessatorium.
Yeah, but that's like the only thing. Is there any other kinds of moratoriums? Like,
it seems like maybe they're just saying don't evict people.
Yeah.
Evictions not allowed right now.
Yeah.
There's a moratorium against evictions.
That's the only moratorium there is. I never heard of any other kind of moratoriums.
Yeah, I guess neither have I. Maybe where does that come from?
Yeah.
Oh, which of these masks is mine?
Uh-oh.
This one?
I don't know.
Damn it.
Oh. Well, it's a... Yeah, maybe we gotta start taking the markers out.
Yeah.
It's good.
I'm pretty sure I wore one of your masks the other day.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was
How
like,
you feeling?
oh, fine, I guess.
Okay.
But I was like not sure which one on the table was the one.
Yeah.
And I put it on, I was like, oh, this feels pretty loose around the ears. My other one's like really tight. So.
Uh-oh. Well, it's really, I'm kind of like, when you have your mask in your pocket, and it's like, what, yeah, it's like, what are they doing, I guess, but there's something, I mean, they make me feel better, they are.
Yeah, definitely.
But like, everybody keeping in your pocket, and you're touching the outside.
Yeah.
You know, like breathing the direct stuff from others.
Yeah.
I want to keep wearing it for anonymity. Or something.
I'm going to keep wearing it because I think as of the 12th, we're basically going to be dealing with a lot of customers who aren't going to be wearing it.
Yeah.
We don't have the plexiglass. I was kind of like said, hey, maybe we can get the plexiglass again. And they were like, nope, no plexiglass. Okay. I guess they're just going to be breathing on us again.
Yep. Like, well, I mean, that's how it was before. When you get erased or something. At old school, they're even dropping the vaccination requirement.
Really? Wow.
But, I mean, that's probably difficult
to
enforce. Maybe what is helping, or, like, if you're enforcing it, it's like maybe only stopping people who didn't bring, like, if you don't have your like purposeful not vaccinated, then you're trying to get around it.
Yeah.
So it's like criminals, like people in jail. I kind of think everybody in jail, like Yellowfellow, they're the dumb criminals.
Oh, yeah.
You know, and like real criminals are better at crime.
Yeah.
And you never get caught, and then you're just out there. So then the jails are full of dummies, and or you know, less like they're having a harder time.
Right.
So if you're like having a good time with crime, you never have to go to jail.
Yeah. Yeah.
So like you're already probably having a bad time. Yeah, where's Yellowfellow? He's gonna come back, and we got a message from Mark.
Oh, what do you say?
Hi, Kenny.
Hi.
Hi, Freddie. How you doing?
Yeah, pretty good. Thanks,
I
man.
was just giving a call. I'm sitting here with my acoustic guitar. Maybe I can play a couple songs or something for you.
Yeah.
They're real short songs, you know.
Under
Maybe
3
I'll talk
minutes
to you
each?
later. Okay, have a nice day. Call me at 456.
Hey, Mark,
what are
don't
you
do
doing?
that. You know about
That's
that.
odd.
Don't leave your phone number on the message. We play the messages on TV.
Did you restart the computer today?
No?
No?
Why?
My Skype not open, that's odd.
I closed it.
Oh, okay.
I was trying to transfer 2 AM files onto that little thumb drive. And last time I did it, something about the transfer messed them up. And Kate couldn't use them, and so I had taken all the files over, and then they weren't usable. And then I tried them on this computer, and yeah, they were not usable, but the ones that were on the main hard drive were usable. It was like somehow the transferring. So I was transferring files, and then the thing started glitching. Like I was watching the YouTube, or like the live, the 24-hour episode channel thing, and it was glitching just from playing off the thing. So I was just closing all the open stuff I could close.
Makes
basically.
sense.
Yeah.
All right, let's call Mark. Mark,
He's got the acoustic guitar. He threw away his
I
electric.
guess he's still a guitar player, yeah. That was a little bit hasty, if you ask me.
Yeah. It's not the first time he's gotten rid of guitars, though, or he pawns them or throws them in the garbage.
Yeah.
Usually hasty.
I have too much. I guess I'm a hoarder in a way. Well, I'm not a hoarder. That's an extreme thing to say. That's like when people are saying like, I got OCD.
Yeah.
But anyways, I just like am concerned about like the false value in things.
Sorry,
Uh-huh.
you cannot
It's like,
leave a message
I
for
can't-
360-456.
I can't just throw away a guitar. I even have a hard time like selling the guitar or something. That got like,
Yeah.
cultural value or something. Or
Yeah.
I don't know.
And now, man, I was like donating stuff to Value Village because I'm trying to get rid of stuff. And then I donated a bunch of stuff, and then I went into Value Village, and I was like, wow, everything's so expensive in Value Village now.
Yeah.
They raised the prices quite a bit. So now I don't even feel good about donating to Value Village, because then, like, who's going to buy my stuff?
Yeah.
Like, basically, I should just give it away to people.
I bet you're not doing anything that I want. I'm like, let me go through your things before you donate them.
Maybe, yeah. I mean, I think I'm not going to... I don't know. I don't want to donate things there anymore.
Yeah. I have, like, gone to, if there's, like, a big line at Goodwill,
Yeah.
because at Value it's, like, in the back, but at Goodwill on the west side, it's like when you're going there, you pass the big line of people.
Totally huge.
And I've done this, like, only a few times, but I've been, like, just like, hey, let me see what you got.
Yeah.
And then people don't like that.
They won't let you take their stuff?
Most of the time they're like, oh, I'm going to give it to Goodwill. I'm like, oh,
Like, you think you're doing something good? It's like, probably
Yeah.
you're doing more good by just giving it to a random stranger.
Yeah. Or they're just like, this is odd. I don't want to do this. Like, social weirdness.
Yeah.
But, I'm thinking about opening my own thrift store where I do that just because that's like
Yeah, I want to do that.
you get money that way just from getting people's things.
We could even just, like, have I'd like to have a thrift store where things don't cost that much.
Yeah.
You know?
Or it's not even a thrift store. It's just like a warehouse. And then the whole thing is just like trying to get people to give you their stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then you just sift through it for value. And then you bring it to Goodwill afterwards.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah. But then you just got to get people to do it, but people don't want to do it. I guess maybe Goodwill gives them charity money or something, or like
Tax write-off?
Tax write-off?
Who's doing enough donating to really get that? That's
Yeah.
weird. I don't know about taxes, though.
I'm neither. Here's the last Yellowphone message. You should listen to it.
Yeah, we better.
Yeah. Then we'll do some tape stuff.
Hey, Kenny.
Hi.
Luke, I'm leaving messages for Kenny because Kenny likes having messages on his show.
It's true.
It's like, it's like filler, or like content,
Content, not
So he
filler,
doesn't
yeah.
have to just, sit there like he does every day for an hour.
Yeah.
Just thumb up his ass. Just kidding. I just wanted to say that expression. You know that expression with having your thumb up your ass?
Wow.
Like, talking about someone sitting around with their thumb up their ass. Like,
It means they're not
they're
doing anything?
shit.
Is that what?
But you're doing with your, we're walking through this park with no, I respect you.
I think
there's a lot of people dead in this park right now, but there's a lot of dead people that were buried in this park during the Civil War that we're walking through. Or maybe it was the Revolutionary War. And
It's very exciting.
I used to bike around on a rental bike in the city and deliver food, and now I'm here with Luke, and I'm going to go to jail. And it's it's rainy, and Luke has to go record like an album or something in an hour or something, and it's cold, and I have to leave you a lot of messages so that when I'm in jail, it's like I'm still there.
Yeah.
So that would be about like 20 to 30 messages, maybe.
Wow.
I doubt you're gonna.
I think I could do that.
You're gonna do it like
Maybe I'll leave
from
you
now
like 40
until
or
tomorrow.
50 just to be safe.
You gotta spend all night doing
And
that.
I'll be like, oh, hey, I'm in jail, and you're listening to this right now, but I'm in jail.
I would like
that
to.
might make me feel
I would
better.
like that.
I'm not getting like beat up or something. That might. So I wouldn't be thinking about that if I was getting beat up. But.
I think the thumb up your ass phrase comes from that you're supposed to be doing work,
Yeah.
but you can't do work because your hand is occupied. You know, where they're like, hey, why do you like get? You should put a hammer in that hand instead of where it is otherwise.
Yeah.
Then,
Sort of a crass thing to say.
yeah, get to work. Get to working. We gotta make that. We gotta get this house done, this building done for the CEO. All right. Yeah, you think like the Russian economy is going down. They're like, and like their inflation is 7% or something like that, which is like very high.
Yeah.
Gas prices are going up. Russia is their money's going down
In value?
in value
Yeah.
by a lot.
We need to use more of it.
Yeah, but then
Wait, is our money going down?
our money is yeah.
That's happening.
Inflation is crazy. It might be. I mean, it's from lots of stuff.
Yeah.
Inflation was 7%. So if you have 7%. What's 7% of 1,000? 100 or 700?
7% of 1,000?
Yeah.
70. 700.
70.
7.
So if you have $10,000 and you lost 7% of that,
Oh, that's a lot of money.
that's is that $700 or $7,000? It's two.
10,000.
2 points. 7.
I don't know.
10%. Wait, 10% is 2 zeros, so it's like 10% of 1,000 is 100.
So it'd be 70 out of 1,000. So then 10,000 it'd be 700.
700?
$700.
That's not that much. I thought it'd be more. I was doing the math.
Yeah.
They're like, oh my god, but that's not.
Still is a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely affects the people on the lower end of that more than the people who have like $10,000 or $100,000 and they lose. Like you have $100,000, you lose $7,000. Like, oh no, but you still like, if you have only like $2,000 in your bank account and then suddenly that $2,000 is just like worth way less.
Yeah.
Then you have like less buying power in a way that's like maybe worse than just like, you know, it's easier to comprehend at the higher ends, but oh, that's not good. Gas is expensive.
Future, it's us. The past.
Hi.
We're here today on Saturday.
In 2018, huh?
Yeah.
Dan's watching a movie. Luke's in San Francisco.
Luke's still in San
savings
Francisco.
time, and I don't like it. Bye.
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 He came back and went back since 2018.
Yeah.
All right, let's get this message to the future.
Oh, that's a good idea.
We got about 12 minutes left after that. I'm trying to call Mark one more time.
Yeah, we're in a crazy time. Future.
Yeah.
Future. Are you there? Like, really?
Yeah. Well, I want to see what I said yesterday. We'll look after this.
Okay.
They
can't hear you.
What? Who can hear me?
What? They couldn't hear that, could they? The
past?
viewers? The viewers.
Oh, well, yeah, I get confused about it.
Yeah.
Hey, you standing up?
Yeah, standing up there. Yeah, that's what we do, right?
I'm standing up out of purpose. I guess now we just stand up. It's the it's the future.
Yeah, please stand for the message to the future.
Yeah, we're in the past. You're the future. You arrived. Did you make it? How long did that curry last? Is Yofo survive jail?
Yeah. Well, how much does gas cost?
Is he starting if he survived jail, like physically or like emotionally? Okay, bye, future. Excuse me. Oh. Like, I survived jail, but I'm no longer the same person. So you're kind of dead after that.
Oh yeah.
But then are we ever the same people, Roy, or are we?
Not me.
Yeah. We're all changing all the time, so.
Never the same person twice.
Yeah. So we're all dead ghosts.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh.
Yeah. It's true. Living ghosts.
Yeah.
Ghosts of ourselves.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I did add some new things to the stack there. Is it too heavy now?
What, this?
Yeah, they haven't moved that.
I don't think that could
No?
be it.
Okay.
That's not that much. Ooh, what is this? The snow globe?
Yeah. How much does glass cost? Glass?
How much does glass cost? How much does glass cost? Have you tried to buy glass?
I've tried to buy a glass.
Like window? Oh yeah, cups.
Or like glasses.
Glass cups.
Glasses are kind of expensive.
Specific. Very specific glass. This only only could last like a couple of days here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll look at.
James!
Yeah, James came back. We'll look at all of this week.
That's great.
James came back, but then I felt like it was kind of not that we didn't have a whole lot to do. Sometimes like the program's going by and we're like, future, we really got a lot of things today. And on some days it's like, well, I don't know, but James came back and we're like, well, hey, James, you're back. He's like, yep. The past. It's the 6th. It's a Sunday. I'm eating pad thai. It's just a ketchup. Don't get the pad thai. You eat pad thai?
Which pad thai did you get?
I went to Granola bars.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's the style. There's like 3 distinct styles of pad thai you can get. And one of them is the spicy ketchup
at
pad.
night. And
Sounds like really peanutty.
I like peanut.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, future. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
It's us, the past.
Hey.
Hello, future.
James looks good.
Look, James is alive. After, I think all year, maybe. Yeah, he might have not been on in 2022. Everybody here to see the future.
Is that a friend of his in the corner?
Boyfriend.
Aww.
Boyfriend.
Nice.
Something.
Found love.
He found love in Seattle. Thoughts and prayers. My future. His collarbone.
Thoughts and
Got
prayers.
hit by a scooter.
Oh.
Yeah. Or not hit by a scooter. On the scooter. Us.
That makes a little more sense, yeah.
It's Tuesday and I'm alive. That's good. And the router's going haywire and you fix the router. Is it better or worse than before? What's happening? Router, yeah. Did you? Oh, you know what I wanted to tell you this whole time? Popeyes is about that burrito.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't make Asian in the burrito from the long burritos. Oh, bye, future. Since that day?
What was the long burrito thing?
It's been on Tuesday about the burrito.
Good?
Future. I just want to the past.
This is yesterday.
Yeah. Wednesday, and you work at the mail job place. You're drinking coffee.
It looks good. The lighting is great.
That's talking to you. Yeah, it's like the afternoon. It's
a good time to do the show. Look how nice it looks.
That's just the sun.
Wow.
And
it was very sunny yesterday.
Did you get coffee filters? Coffee filters. Okay, this is what I wanted to say about the coffee filters.
Did you get coffee filters?
I did not actually get coffee filters. I said, well, I did. Okay, I did end up getting coffee filters, but on the program I was like, I know I want coffee filters. Coffee filters, coffee filters. I called my brother. I said, we're going to go to the store. When I get back to the house, well, I'm going to go to the store and get coffee filters.
Yeah.
He's like, okay. And then I said, coffee filters, coffee filters, coffee filters, coffee filters, coffee filters. Like, I'm trying to, really remember to get coffee filters.
Uh-huh.
And then I go back to the house.
Oh, man.
And we go to the store, and then I'm like, hey, here we go to the store for coffee filters. And I even made him say it. I was like, what are we going to the store for? Coffee filters. Like, coffee filters, coffee filters. I put in an alarm on my phone
Wow.
that said coffee filters. I really didn't want I really want coffee filters. Because like the past couple of days I've been taking the coffee filter from the last day, like usually like 3 times I've just been like scraping it off and then like putting it back.
That's probably fine. Does it work okay? Does it change the taste or?
I couldn't tell the difference. It's just
yeah.
that's not
That's an inconvenience.
it's inconvenience and not sustainable or something, and coffee filters are
I
pretty
think
cheap.
it is sustainable. I mean, in a global sense.
Yeah, maybe I should be using every coffee filter like 3 or 4 times, or get like a cloth one or something.
Maybe you didn't even need more than one. Why am I throwing them away?
Or do I even need any?
I don't know.
Can I just put I mean, I don't mind the ground so much.
It'd be a lot of grounds, I think.
Yeah. But we go to the store, we bought a bunch of other stuff, came back. Like I didn't even buy coffee filters.
Unbelievable.
I ended up going back later on to get the coffee filters. But I got that burrito, and then I've been like on the day on that was on Tuesday, today's Thursday. That's only been 2 days.
Not long.
But I wanted to tell you about the burrito.
Yeah.
But it didn't matter. I almost was going to tell you off. I was like, I think it was yesterday I was telling you off the program about the burrito. And then you're like, why are you saying this? And I was like, well, I guess this is more of a program.
No, I would have been fine with it, obviously.
It's been fine, but it would have been like, so it's like extra.
Like, this is nice to hear, but don't you think this should be on the program?
Yeah.
This seems like program content.
Yeah, so then yesterday I was like thinking about this burrito. Now at this point, since I haven't seen you or talked to you on the program in the past 3 days, now the burrito thing has gotten too large.
It was too long?
It was I just been thinking about
too
it.
long.
Yeah, but it was fine. I think I prefer California.
Yeah?
They had the taste a little bit tasted like red beans and rice to me.
Oh.
Which is like maybe like a slight like smoky flavor.
Yeah, definitely a little smoky. Yeah, I like the kind of. I actually really enjoyed the spicing on it because this is actually at Taco Amigo.
Taco Amigo.
Right across the street from California Taco. But I probably had like 10,000. I don't know. No, that's not that many. I've had thousands of California burritos. I've got one waiting for me, like the second half of a California burrito waiting for me today. I have them literally 3 to 4 times a week, probably. So like even just the fact that it was something that was completely different, it was like weird, skinnier, longer, smoky. Like I was like, this is really exciting because it's all new. You know?
Yeah, you're just getting both, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. I wouldn't tell you I prefer one or the other. You know, I definitely don't go there as much as I go to California tacos, but.
They know you're there?
California Taco?
Yeah.
Yeah. One right by my work. I usually, almost every single job I've ever had has had a California taco truck near enough for me to get their lunch every day.
There's like 5 in town.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to call you up one more time before the show's over because he's going to be in jail. I guess I'll call Mark the top one more time too because he doesn't know if he doesn't answer, he doesn't know that we didn't call.
Oh, I see.
How's the production going?
Yeah, pretty good except for that little weird 2 a.m. thing, so I'm not sure what's on 2 a.m. right now. I gave him some episodes the episodes that did transfer were not like exactly right. They were like same area but like 3 days before. And I've got this drive right there should be full of episodes and I can drop it off tomorrow.
Please leave a message after the tone.
Nope, no yellow phone. Hang it up. Then I'm going to call Mark. And then the show, we only have like 2 minutes left.
Oh no. Oh, do you like the new position of the wave machine?
I guess so. I didn't know. Where was it before?
Right in the middle of the table, yeah. I was trying to get some table space.
Yeah, this is nice.
So you could set stuff there, like move the mouse or something.
That's good. I do appreciate all this stuff.
You cannot leave a message.
Yeah, it's definitely cleaned up. I gotta get that cup. I think I did
You washed the cup.
I washed the cup, but now it's been gone, so I've been drinking these cans.
Yeah, the seltzers.
They're good.
Watermelon? No, grapefruit.
Grapefruit.
Yeah.
That means a lot less. It's not even pamplemousse. Is that what they call it? Like,
Yeah, that's just a French grapefruit, I think.
yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm only drinking, like I was drinking like 2 pints of water. Now
Yeah.
I'm only drinking 12 ounces. I think a pint, it might be 16
A
ounces.
pint is 16.
So I was
Yeah.
drinking 32 ounces of water sitting here, I guess. And now I'm
Wow.
only drinking 12.
Getting dehydrated.
Yeah, so it's more difficult to drink. And it's hard to pour. I was pouring water into the can, and that was getting, making me feel like I peed my pants a little bit with cold water.
Oh yeah.
So at least if you pee your pants, it's warm.
Yeah.
I guess it's pee.
Yeah.
I think I would definitely rather spill a little bit of clean water onto myself
Yeah.
than actually clean my pants.
Or is it because you can't get it in the
Yeah,
hairberry
I'm like
reserve?
doing it, so I'm just like trying to pour it like this, like half of it's like coming out. And I'm like, oh, I'm cleaning, I'm getting clean.
Yeah, yeah.
So maybe I'm cleaner than before. It's hard to tell. All right, well, we made it. Thanks, Freddie.
Hey, thank you.
Thanks.
It's been a nice time to be on the show today.
Thanks, Yellow Fellow and Mark. And I think that's everybody. We're going to do this thing that's going to ding soon.
Ding, ding, ding.
And then Yellow Fellow's going to jail. Yeah, he said he was going to call.
Find
He's like,
out.
I'm going to call and talk to you this whole
I
time.
hope he can. I hope he can get a phone call.
Yeah.
I don't know what jail's like. He can give us a inside scoop on what jail is like.
Yeah, maybe we should ask Sam Miller's always talking about his jail time.
Oh yeah. All right.
Cool.
Thanks for. Oh, is it coffee, Cherry? Is that coffee?
Thanks for watching. It's Thursday. We're on TCTV Channel 22, 11:30 and 2 a.m. Check it out. Yeah, YDHWM on YouTube. 360-36 with 34. Call me message on TV. Yeah. YDHWM.com. Humanity's good song. Thank you, TCTV and the Baby. Dirty Fabulous Record Book, 4-star video. Stop by Comedy. Rebecca Mount Board, Northwest Thurston County, Washington State, USA. Thank you, and viewers only. Look at that. Hey, John. Hi. Oh yeah, dog. Bye.